were a local government federal credit union fellow in the Leading for Results class.
Okay. My name is Jordan McMillan. I'm the Deputy County Manager for Vance County, North Carolina. And I was a part of the Leading for Results class as an LGFCU fellow.
Tell me about your day-to-day, actually let me back up. If you had to say to somebody kind of what this class was or what it meant, right, so thinking about people who said, I didn't know what I was getting into, what would you tell somebody about the Leading for Results class?
Yeah, I would say the Leading for Results class was a great way to learn about yourself and what type of leader you are, what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are. It actually was very perfect.
So just tell me, kind of in a sentence, in a big macro kind of way. If somebody said, hey, I heard you were a fellow, tell me about what I should know about that program and know if I should apply.
Yeah. The leadership program for me was very helpful, and very good in that it provided a baseline of my own personal leadership strengths and weaknesses. It really gave you an opportunity to look at yourself, to learn more about yourself and what type of leader you want to be. So.
Tell me about the day-to-day classroom experience. And I'm not looking for you to walk through the day, but in kind of a big way, the days flew by or it was always something new. Tell me about what it meant to be in the classroom day-to-day.
The day-to-day classroom experience was very easy. The content was easy to digest. It was very relevant. I would say it was a mix of lectures, course exercises. There was also a lot of social activity, social exercises, and all of it seemed to tie back together to the leadership behaviors that we learned. All of the things that we learned were very relevant to the things that we do in local government in North Carolina.
Tell me what you thought about your class composition.
Yeah, I was a part of the inaugural Fellows class in the fall of 2012, and I would say that the selection committee did a wonderful job of pulling together a class that was very diverse. It was all throughout North Carolina, and it was a great group of up-and-coming leaders, and so I would say that was a very good composition that we had.
So tell me, just thinking back, so don't worry about answering this for a minute, let's just talk about it. So thinking back, what's something that when you think back, you think, gosh, that's a skill I didn't have, or that's something I still use? So I just want you to tell me something about, since participating in the program, I do this differently, or I find myself using new skills, or there's a new set of, I've got some tools in my toolbox I didn't have before, and what are they?
Yeah. I would say for me, it provided me the ability to find weaknesses that I have, and one area I would say is leading from the heart is something that I try to work on much more now. I try to look more at the positive side of things, but I would say overall it really provided me a lot of confidence. Really as an up-and-coming, aspiring leader, it provided me the confidence in that I was able to be around other leaders, other up-and-coming leaders, and observe them and converse with them. And it just really gave me a lot of confidence for moving forward.
So since the course, you've gotten a promotion, is that true?
Yes. Thank you.
So was there any takeaway from this course that you think helped either in getting that new promotion or that you've helped in leading in your new position?
Yeah, I would say, it probably goes again back to the confidence. Coming in, I knew where I wanted to be. I knew that I wanted to be, a manager someday. I still do. I'm the deputy county manager now, but I would say just, being able to spend time around other leaders and really understanding that I fit in that situation. And so that for me has really been big in my position now that I know that I have the ability to be a leader and I'd like to be a great leader. So that's something I'm working at. So.
That's great. Will you just give me a sentence that says, since the program, I need you to, so that the audience knows
Yeah.
that you've had a promotion since the program.
Yeah, since the, I can go over it too.
Sure, let's do that.
Since the program, I had a promotion from the Director of Planning and Development to the Deputy County Manager.
So, tell me what you thought about that cohort experience.
Yeah, we had a really fun and lively group. You know, it's nice when you take those professionals out of their everyday element and you get to see another side of them, and that was fun. I would say the fact that most folks stayed in Chapel Hill helped out a lot too. It really created a lot of bonds with folks that are in the class. You know, the way I look at it is I have the ability now to say that I have some leadership friends in North Carolina.
So what was special to you about being an LGFCU fellow, right? You could have just come to a class on leadership, but you got selected as an LGFCU fellow. What was special to you about that?
Yeah. I would say, and the way I look at it, I call it the fellows experience. Maybe it's something I say myself, but the fellows experience in my mind was really a lot different than any other courses I had taken at the UNC School of Government. You know, we were provided all of our meals and accommodations. We were able to spend some time, and it was a time commitment, but we were able to really focus on what we were learning. We had some great, energetic, knowledgeable instructors that were able to provide us some great leadership materials. And so I would say just overall, the fellows experience was very great.
Tell me what this program has meant in terms of impact to you,
Yes.
to your organization, and or to your community.
Okay. The impacts of the program have been very big on myself. And I would say, you know, I've gained the confidence to be a leader. When I came in, I knew that I wanted to be, but the ability to see others that are in that position and know that I can be a part of that. And so on a personal level, I would say confidence to be able to lead. For the organization, for the community, it really brought a sense of self-awareness to myself, and the ability to be aware of those that are around me, the folks that I'm leading, and to be able to adjust accordingly, to be able to bring them into the fold, and to be able to lead, and to be able to allow them to get done what the organization needs.
I switched the question for you. Tell me your name, your job title, and that I was an LGFCU fellow and I took the Leading for Results class.
Okay. My name is Jordan McMillan. I'm the Deputy County Manager for Vance County, North Carolina, and I took the Leading for Results class as an LGFCU fellow.